Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again. Good night to you viewers. Real Talk with Said Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have two sensitive topics to discuss. Tribal marriage. A 24-year-old Trinidadian man married to a 13-year-old Venezuelan girl under tribal marriage. Now, ladies and gentlemen, a 24-year-old man marrying a 13-year-old Venezuelan national. How did she came across to Trinidad? How this man was allowed to pick up this 13-year-old Venezuelan national baby, I should say, 13 years of age. Tribal marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, what I understand about tribal marriage is marriage by instructions, marriage by force, or marriage by purchase, or bride price, as I should say, ladies and gentlemen. If you give the parents cash, they can give you their daughter. If you do something good for them, they can reward you with their daughter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 13-year-old baby, I would say. Now, if your 13-year-old girl child was picked up by a 24-year-old man and gotten married to him, what would you do, ladies and gentlemen? 13 years old. 13 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Viewers of this program, feel free to call and voice your opinion. 622-9785, 628-6093. And keep in mind when you're making your comments, viewers, it is a 13-year-old, and it could be your daughter, it could be your sister. How was this 13-year-old enter the country? How did she enter the country? And what I understand, viewers, is that the 24-year-old man is wanted by the police of Trinidad and Tobago presently. The 13-year-old Venezuelan national is in the child protection unit. So I guess she's been medically examined and safe. But I do hope, viewers, that this 24-year-old man get caught. 24 years of age. What is wrong with this individual? By law in Trinidad now, we could marry a girl or woman, I could say, could marry at the age of 18 now. So what is wrong with this man? You have a caller on the line. Caller, good night. Caller, good night.
Hello?
What's wrong with this man, viewers?
Hello?
Hi, good night.
My point is, what I would like to find out, who is the person that married these two people?
Well, caller, what I understand, that tribal marriage is something like this. As long as the parents give consent to cash or kindness, they would allow their daughter to go.
Yeah, but that parent, to be honest, that parent very disgusting.
No.
Very, very disgusting.
No, caller.
How you can allow, how could you allow your 13-year-old, oh God, how you could sit down there and watch your 13-year-old with a 24-year-old man? That's a baby.
That is what I'm saying. Now, I understand. Thank you for your call, caller. I understand in Venezuela, it is very hectic. Food is a problem. Caller, good night.
Please contact your business office.
Food is a problem in Venezuela. So I am guessing that parents across there are giving away their daughter, I would say, to survive, to people who they don't even know people who they're giving their daughter to. Keep in mind, this could be your daughter. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night, Said.
Good night.
Looking on at your program. I want to find out, well, I agree with the last caller. I want to know who is the man and why they're keeping it a secret. But I also want to know under what religion this marriage took place. And I also want to find out if it is, you're unaware that, the head of the Mahasabha intends to take the Trinidad government to court. He threatened legal action via the Privy Council because he is protesting, and he has been protesting against child marriage in this country. So I want to know under what religion this 13-year-old Venezuelan was married under.
Caller, to my understanding is that they don't know her religious background as yet. But Mahasabha, under the Hindu rights, it is okay for them to marry a 12 and 13-year-old girl. It is okay.
So you agree with that then? Because the same girl is 13 years old, the same Venezuelan is 13 years old.
No, I'm not saying, I am not saying I am agreeing with it, caller. This is under the Hindu tradition. That is why they went to court, the ASTRA board, the Muslim Association, and Satmaraj. I am very happy. I am a Muslim, and I am very happy and proud to say I'm glad that the law to marry a young girl in Trinidad is 18. Because I have two sons, and if I have a daughter and giving her to a 70-year-old man, and I watching my 13, 12-year-old daughter going to the 70-year-old man, viewers, I don't know what I would do. Caller, good night. Caller, good night. Caller?
Hello, good night.
Good night.
I wonder if people know that since 1986.
Caller, could you speak up a little, please?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I wanted to know if people know, are aware, and if you are aware that since 1986, we signed an international agreement to stop child marriage. You know that? You aware of that?
Yes, yes.
Now, so I am wondering, under what ground that they are putting the state, they're suing the state, under what grounds, when this is an international agreement that we reneged on for so many years. Because it has been proven that it is against the rights of the child. Who is saying about the rights of the child? Because the strange thing is, to make a binding legal agreement, you have to be 18 years. Now, the person cannot seek a divorce because they're underage. Because they can't come to any legal documentation to seek a divorce. But you mean to tell me they could get married? That, they are something mad? I find that crazy. Have a nice day.
Thank you, caller. And caller, you're right, you know. Caller, good night. Caller, good night. Ladies and gentlemen, 13 years old under tribal rights. Caller, good night.
Good night. Can I be on the program, please?
Caller?
Yes, hello?
Good night. What's your opinion?
Well, I would just like to touch on the tribal issue a little bit.
Go ahead.
Well, I think, can't I be live? Hello?
Caller, go ahead and make your comments.
Well, I think what Mr. Said is supposed to do, I mean, he is asking a question that, what? But I think he should more focus on the borders of Trinidad and Tobago.
On what, caller?
Pardon?
On what you said? He said focus on what?
The borders that these children are coming in. The borders need to be protected. I think, you know, that children are coming in day by day.
Yes.
Elders are coming in day by day, and they have boats coming in. So the government, what he's supposed to be focusing right now on is the government of the day. That make sure your borders are properly secured so these children or elders cannot be entertained in the country. But by you asking a question, which is very dumb in my opinion, where they're coming from and how they're coming from, it is stupid. Everybody knows where they're coming from. It's
Caller, listen to me. That is why I said earlier, how could this child be allowed into this country?
But this is my exact question, my dear.
That is why I asked, where was the Coast Guard? Where is the Border Patrol at making sure entries to Trinidad and Tobago are well secured?
Asking that question.
Caller, my topic tonight is this 13-year-old Venezuelan married to this 24-year-old man. What is in the mind of this 24-year-old man? What about if this 13-year-old girl was his daughter or sister? What would he have done?
I understand. But my point is, your host, right, asked the question, how did she came into the country? Am I right?
I asked that earlier. No, caller, we know how the borders are in Trinidad presently, you know.
So I suppose the topic supposed to be, right now, ask the callers in national television, is it satisfactory to at least accept what is happening with our borders? Because it's not secured. So it's not only, well, praise God, it's a 12-year, it could be a 5-year, it could be a 2-year.
Cool, I understand what you're trying to say.
Right.
And I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No, but listen. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. So I think your host, right, missing the point. What he should ask is, ladies and gentlemen of Trinidad and Tobago, are you satisfied with the border patrol so that these illegal or
illegal immigrants have been coming into Trinidad for a very long time.
So what should we do about that, my love?
That, my friend, is up to the border patrols.
Well,
my topic tonight is this 24-year-old man. That is my topic tonight. This 24-year-old man and this bridal marriage.
Yes,
this tribunal marriage thing. So I understand what you're saying, caller. Thank you for your comments. You should pick up that with the Ministry of National Security and ask them why the borders not being protected. Don't call to ask me that. Ask the Minister of National Security that. I want to hear the views and comments of people who live in Trinidad about this 24-year-old man and this 13-year-old Venezuelan national. What about this 70-year-old man who penetrated the 12-year-old girl in a taxi. Who you blaming for that now? Caller, just now. Caller, good night.
Saeed, good night. How are you doing?
I good. How are you?
Well, listening to your program, but that last caller, you don't find me fast and out of place to call you and tell you what you should ask on your own show. You as the host, he want to dictate your program for you. Why he don't go and buy his own time and run his own program? Keep up the work that he's doing and stop bothering with them. He's too fast.
Thank you, caller. But caller, he missed the whole point, you know. He missed the whole point. I am not the minister. I cannot secure the border. Caller, good night.
Yes, hello, good night. We are in Trinidad and Tobago, and they know it is underage to marry these young ladies. So he out of timing and he should get jail. Because if you notice something, the devil is at hand and everybody who needs to interfere with us such a younger little children. And if they're killing all the 20-something-year-old woman, they're raping and forcing these young girls to marry.
12-year-old was interfered with in a taxi.
No, it is illegal to be with a 13-year-old in Trinidad and Tobago and we standing up for we right. That is shit.
Total madness. Callers, when you're calling in, please be careful of your language. I will cut your call immediately. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, I come to view my topic of the show.
Could you speak up a little, please? Caller, good night, you there?
Yeah, I come to view my topic on the show. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that for years in this country, right?
Yes.
Old men married in young little girls for years. I'm not saying that the guy fella is wrong.
I'm
not saying that he's right for what he's doing. But what I am saying is that what you want to do now, you want to kill a 24-year-old now?
No, it's not. I'm not saying that, you know. But imagine you're 24 years. You don't have enough sense to think that this is a 13-year-old.
But what you ain't understanding for years in this country, older men than he married 12-year-olds.
I understand what
you're married younger than older men than he. And I'm talking about East Indians. I'm not speaking about racialism, man. I'm not speaking about racialism, but
Caller, let me ask you a question. Caller, are you there? Apparently we are having some technical difficulty. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Let me ask you a question. If this was your 13-year-old daughter, what would you have done?
I'm here.
What would you have done with this 24-year-old man?
In the first place, my 13-year-old daughter cannot be in that kind of position in the first place.
Exactly. Now, caller, I want you to understand. Apparently, we're having some technical difficulties there with that caller. Caller, good night.
Hello.
Yes, caller.
Yeah. Is this the program going on right now in TV?
Yes.
Okay. I'm live on the show. I want to get through to the show.
Yes, you're live on the show. Make your comments.
Oh, I want to find out, okay, they're blaming the fella, but how this girl came in the country? Does she have any relatives, parent or whatever?
Venezuelan national, 13-year-old Venezuelan national.
Yeah, I agree, but plenty of them are blaming the man, she old and the girl so young. But I want to know, where is she relative? Did they give consent for the girl to marry this guy or whatever?
Well, according to reports, it is a tribal marriage. Tribal marriage, caller, is when they are being instructed to marry. Marriage by force. Marriage by purchase. Cash or kind. This is total madness. Caller, good night.
Hello.
Good night, caller. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you all think about the 70-year-old man that interfered with the 12-year-old girl in a taxi? What is becoming of Trinidad? Caller, good night.
Good night. I listen to the program, right?
Yeah.
No, what we're saying about the underage marriage is very, I agree with you 100%, right? But also we need to protect children because a lot of children, 17 years, having children without marriage.
I understand.
So we need to protect them too.
But caller, the law in Trinidad now is 18 years. You cannot marry under 18.
Yeah, no. Right, you can't marry at 18 years. At 17 years, you're getting pregnant. We have to do something to protect children too.
No, that, caller, that. Now, if you have a 17-year-old daughter in your house and you're not monitoring your daughter, it is up to the parents.
Right. Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Right, but I agree with you. Still, we need the law to try to protect people from having young children getting under 16 or 17 getting pregnant. Also to protect them for that marriage too, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much, right?
Thank you for your call, caller. 70-year-old man penetrated 12-year-old girl in his taxi. What do you think about this man? He was granted a $100,000 bail. Caller, good night.
Hello.
Good night, caller.
Good night. On the whole issue about the guy, the taxi driver, and the other one who married the child, I find that is real nonsense.
That is madness.
The way this is like an epidemic in Trinidad now, and the kind of things that happening against children, the kind of crimes, I find we should deal with these things real severely. We have to put a stop to it.
Caller, you wouldn't believe it. The reason why I highlighted this is because they want to sweep it under the carpet and leave it alone right there.
No, we can't let this happen.
This is something need to be highlighted.
It's scary what's happening. People scared. I mean, you have little children, you have grandchildren, you're watching out for them. You know, we can't go on like this. It's a sin. This has to stop. This has to stop. It's too scary. And citizens have to do something about it. We have to get up. We have to, I mean, they have to, in the courts, that taxi driver should not have been given bail at all, as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly my point, caller.
Jail, man. You know?
Exactly my point.
Yes. Okay, God bless you, and let's hope we reach somewhere with stopping this crime against children. It really is horrible.
Thank you, caller.
Okay, bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going for a break, and we will be back shortly.
Solution you need from Green Dot. Our TV packages offer just the right balance, giving you quality entertainment and a wide range of exciting channels. Our broadband packages are made to power all your household needs, whether you're streaming, gaming, or updating your profile. Plus, we have the lowest price TV and broadband bundles, a package that's tailored for the times. So sign up for a solution that suits your needs. Call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot. Improving and simplifying lives.
It's Royal, calling all my seafood seekers. Daryl's famous food Tobago, best food for the season, let's go. You want a fish combo? Daryl's. You want a shrimp combo? Daryl's. The famous fish finger, or a veggie pizza. Daryl's. You want a fish sandwich combo? Best food for the season, calling let's go. My seafood seekers, at Daryl's famous food Tobago. I'm Royal, your two-time reigning Tobago Soca Mona King. And I'm saying come down at Daryl's famous food Tobago, located in Crown Point opposite the Cocoa Reef Resort. Daryl's famous food Tobago, your taste of the Caribbean.
It's Harris Megastore Big Easter Sale now on. All locations, Upper and Lower High Street in Princestown and 52 Mocorabo Street in San Fernando. Mega discounts store-wide. Great savings on everything from supermarket items, drugs, perfumes, haberdashery, furniture, and appliances. Gift and toy items as well. Don't miss the big sale of the year. Harris Megastore, the crazy Easter sale is on Upper and Lower High Street, Princestown, and 52 Mocorapo Street in San Fernando.
Healthy Lifestyle MD is a 1-hour television program presented by Dr. Vishnu Jilal, medical doctor, certified personal trainer, and lifestyle coach. The goal of this program is to educate and encourage the population to live a healthy lifestyle, thus eliminating and/or controlling chronic lifestyle diseases. This is done by presenting and explaining the latest research in nutrition and exercise from experts around the world. Recommendations are also made on diet and lifestyle changes with special emphasis on children. Tune in for Healthy Lifestyle MD in Synergy TV live on Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. with repeat showing Thursdays 4:30 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. and Saturdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Brought to you by VNS Pharmaceuticals, Extra Foods Limited, and India Expo.
Ladies and gentlemen, our country is falling apart. Our institutions are failing. Crime is out of control. It is our duty to fix it. We are touching on every sector of society. Race, class, and corruption. Nothing is off limit. No holds barred. The Cold Truth with Kim Cole. The power belongs to the people. Join us right here, Monday to Sunday, 4:45 p.m. to 5:45 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Said Ali, spiritual consultant and real estate businessman. Feel free to call me, businessman. You have your business running? You find you're not getting sales? Advertise on this program. Real talk, real business, real product. Get it out there in the market. Make big money. Only through advertising you could get done. Those who have properties, and you would like to sell your property, but for somehow only the villagers seen the land for sale or the house for sale. Now Trinidad and Tobago and viewers outside Trinidad, when you advertise a product on television, it reaches an audience. An audience. So 10 and 15 houses in the village who seen your property is not enough. Ladies and gentlemen, back to our main questions. Are our kids safe traveling alone in vehicle now? Are they safe? Are our daughters of Trinidad and Tobago safe? 70-year-old. Boy, what's wrong with this man? 70-year-old? This man have grandchildren? I wonder. Callers, feel free to call in. 622-9785, 628-6093. Voice your opinion. Caller, good night. It's a mad world. No rules are being in place. No laws are being put in place to penalize people like this who commit these such crimes and acts. Caller, good night.
Hello.
Caller, good night.
Good night.
Make your contribution. Caller. Okay. Make your comment. Make your comment. You have some problem with that call. Are our young girls safe while traveling alone? Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night, caller.
It's a long time this going on, right?
And nobody wants to highlight it. That is why I choose to highlight the caller.
The media needs to stop hiding these men's faces. Let us see who are these culprits.
Yes.
You understand? We can stop hiding these men's faces because too long this going on. Too long.
Caller, I don't mind standing up, you know. I don't mind standing up for these victims and them. If they want to come, if they want to call Saeed, we have no problem. My daughter have been victimized. Call me. I will make sure something is being done about it. This is total madness, chaos. We can't have men 24, 25 going with 10, 11, 12-year-old, 70-year-old, 12, oh gosh, man. And he was granted $100,000 bail. Caller, good night.
Good night. Hello.
Yes, make your comment.
This man, hello. Good night.
Good night.
If this man was in Saudi Arabia, did I penalize him by the square and let everybody see? That is shit what going on with these kind of old men. You understand?
I hear you.
Let me tell you something now. The religious bodies in Trinidad are doing nothing about that. You're hearing one of them come and pundit, Muslim, Hindu, nobody, Catholic, Christian, nobody are coming and saying nothing for protection about these children and them. So what it is? So it be, you know that what's going on?
I hear you, caller. This is madness in Trinidad. Madness. What is wrong with these men and them? What is going through the heads of these men and them? Do they have daughters? Granddaughters? It is time that somebody need to stand up. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night. Could you speak up a little, please, caller? Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, good night, caller.
Listen to this madness. Take all the thing from me. Let everybody see the man's face.
I understand what you're saying, caller. But this is just to make sure we don't get any lawsuit. Caller, good night.
Good night. I would like to speak to the guy, please.
Caller, you're live on television. Make your comment.
Yeah.
Caller?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make your comment. You're speaking to Saeed.
Pardon?
Go ahead and make your comment.
Okay.
Caller, good night. Lost that. Call in and voice your opinion. Let me hear what the public have to say and what you think the government should put in place to deal with criminals like these. Caller, good night. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Make your comment.
Yeah. What I'm saying, yeah. What I want everybody to do, everybody talking and set out at, what I want them to do is go down on the avenue on a Friday night and see how much a young 13-year-old, 12-year-old, 14-year-old that's be on the avenue in them set and them dancing up with big men.
I understand what you're saying, caller.
So who it is you're blaming for that? When them little children...
Caller, I want you to understand something. I want you to understand something. If the parents...
What about the mothers and them? What about the fathers and them?
That is what I'm going to ask you, caller. What are the parents doing with these 12, 13 and 14-year-old outside on the street that hour?
But this is what I'm telling you. If you go down there, you will see how much of them in set, whining down low with all them big men and them.
It goes...
And even with them in the van and car and all kind of thing.
It goes to show Caller, it goes to show the type of parent they have. Thank you for your call, caller. If I, Saeed, have a minor under the age of 16 or 17, girl, you dare not leave that house without your mother present unless you're going to school. That is me. That is me, callers. Viewers of this program, that is Saeed. That is the law I would lay down. Caller, good night.
Yeah, good night.
Make your comment.
Yeah, but that man, they're supposed to not to get a man no bail, boy. Because what? Tell God, a man keep a dog, he get bail. A man with a 12-year-old girl, he get bail. If you understand.
Caller, out there is a mad world, you know.
Yeah, it's a crazy world, crazy, girl.
Things come into
hiding the man's face, all kind of things.
You see, caller, apparently, like the government don't have something in place to deal with these things.
Yeah.
You understand? Now, let me ask you something, caller. If you decide now, forgive me for what I am going to say. I don't really mean to say it on national television.
No, you right.
But when you hear fathers take advantage of predators like these.
For real?
They come into holy fathers.
Yeah, but if that was my 13-year-old daughter.
Be careful of your language, caller.
Yeah, if
my
13-year-old daughter, they would have had to lock me up because I would not take it just.
I understand. Thank you for your contribution.
Take care.
If fathers go to take steps now, what would happen with people like these? With people like these? 12 years old, traveling in a taxi, and this is what happened to her. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night, caller.
Yeah, you see the man who just talked just about 13-year-olds plying the body, but at the end of the day, you supposed to take the initiative and know that is a young child.
Exactly.
You go with them. So that is poor excuse.
True.
That is poor excuse.
Well said, caller. Well executed.
Poor excuse.
Thank you for your comment. That was a good call. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our hot topic that nobody wants to discuss. Nobody wants to give an ear to this. What is wrong with the men in Trinidad and Tobago now? What is wrong with them? 12 years, 13 years old. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Make your contribution, caller.
What they should do is to chop it off, that's all.
Excuse me. I think they need to start doing that, you know. Enforce some stiff penalties. Stiff penalties. Set examples. This is assault. You're traumatizing a 12 and a 13-year-old for the rest of their life. How can they function in their day-to-day activity when something like this happens? Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Make your contribution.
I mute the television already.
What did you say, caller?
Yeah, we muted already.
Thank you, caller.
You're welcome.
This is madness. The borders is not protected. Anyone can come in. And we have grandpas. I should say grandpas raping granddaughters now. Examples need to be set. And until, viewers, until an example is not set, this type of thing will continue. $100,000 bail. Callers, do you think this should be a bailable offense? You're violating the rights of young individuals. Madness, madness in Trinidad. Is the young girls of Trinidad and Tobago safe while traveling alone? Are they safe in taxis or maxis? Caller, good night. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night, caller.
Yeah, good night.
Voice your opinion, caller.
I hearing you good.
Voice your opinion.
My opinion is this is a very good show. It's a great show, but you know what? These men and them should not be outside. And the parents who have the children outside this hour, they should arrest them. You have to keep your girl children inside now.
True.
They have to do the parents something.
Exactly. Parents should
be held. And parents will get strict with their children.
Yes.
And these men, they shouldn't be outside. They should be inside suffering. Because if it was my 12-year-old child, I will feel to take out this man's pants and cut out what...
All right, caller. All right, caller. I understand what you're saying. Callers, please be aware that your calls are being listened by the public. So please take precautions on what you are saying. Caller, good night. Caller, good night. Are our young girls safe while traveling? Caller, good night.
I just calling to say that why is people still living in 20 years back where children still marrying all these older guys, and why parents still encouraging it, and why they have this man on bail who raping a 12-year-old. Now nobody in a safe children cannot travel to go to school. It is ridiculous. Thanks.
Thank you, caller. Now when things happen like these, some parents will be aware and some will just leave it alone. It's not my daughter, so it does not concern me. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night, caller.
Yes, I call. What I would like you to do for me is drop him on the highway and beat him first.
Could you repeat what you just said, caller?
I want all you to drop that old man and beat him first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me deal with it because it's overbearing.
But caller, what do you think about that?
Very bad. It is not a nice thing.
This is ridiculous.
Have a blessed night.
Good night, caller. This is ridiculous. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Make your comment, caller.
If I had to care about, I would have took a sledgehammer and flung his private and hang him by 2 foot off in the sky.
Thank you, caller.
Right.
Are the young girls of Trinidad and Tobago safe while traveling in taxi? for some parents, it will be an issue. And for some parents, they will take extra steps in making sure their little ones are safe. Caller, good night.
Night. Good night, Mr. Said.
Good night, sir.
How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
A few years back, they alleged that it had a man that raped a woman and he become the prime minister today. So,
you there, caller? Caller, good night. Glad we lost that one there. This is the views and the opinion of the public, ladies and gentlemen. Caller, good night.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
What about if this man is innocent?
If this man is what?
What if the man is innocent? What if he is innocent? What if this young girl is lying? Isn't this man innocent until we prove him guilty?
Yes.
So why is the public condemning him? Why they want to drop him on the beat-up? To do what?
Why did the police hold him?
Police hold him when? So the police has never been wrong? The police has never been wrong? All the so-called innocent people in jail. So the police has never been wrong.
Caller, are you related to him?
This is not the type of program we should be endorsing.
Are you related to him?
More violent. Give the man his day in court.
I hear you, caller. Caller, good night.
Hi, good night.
Good night. Make your comment.
Hello?
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Go ahead and make your comments.
That man take off his mask from his eyes. Let people see the ugliness and the beast he is. The government should put him out forever.
Caller, because of legal actions, that is why I blocked his eyes.
You know?
That is for my personal doings.
Yeah.
But it is in the public domain. Caller, good night.
Hello?
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir.
Could you speak up a little, please?
Good night.
Good night.
They should have this man on a police guard. He's going to kill himself just now. He won't go to court.
Well, that is up to him.
Yeah, he won't go to court. Look. All right, thank you.
Thank you, caller. As we say in Trinidad, innocent until proven guilty. Caller, good night. Caller, good night.
Good night.
Good night. Make your contribution.
You see that lady who said if the man is innocent, ignorance is a hell of a thing.
Family, according to her family, I feel that it is okay if it happened to her daughter.
Exactly. Ignorance is a hell of a thing. That you would put an old man in front of a little child and believe the little child will lie on that old man. Ignorance is a hell of a thing.
The young girl was traveling in a taxi when the act was committed and she reported it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, two serious topics that people do not like to hear the truth, and they will do everything to cover it up. 24-year-old married to a 13-year-old Venezuelan girl. 70-year-old being charged in the court for penetrating a 12-year-old. This is Trinidad and Tobago. And if these type of things continue to happen in Trinidad, what will happen to our young girls that are coming up? Ladies and gentlemen, I am Said Ali. This is Real Talk. We are out of time for tonight, but join me tomorrow night as we talk about hot topics on Real Talk. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.